Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have been taking good care of yourselves. So let's just jump straight into the reading. These cards are so big, I'm gonna have to shuffle them a little different. Oh shit. Shout out to my moderators. I think I saw Tiff, Warrior Spirit, MS. Damn. I don't even remember who else I saw in the chat. Shout out to everybody though. Appreciate you. Thanks for liking the video. Okay. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck is worry in reverse. Okay, let's start it off then. In the traditional tarot, this would be the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Um, okay. With the Hermit in reverse. So worry and the Hermit in reverse. This is good. Some of you guys are coming out of just like sitting alone and just being worried of like not having enough. Worst case scenario. I feel like you're about to get your livelihood back. You're gonna get back out there, okay? You have to. There's some things you need to do out there, okay? Whether that be getting your money, getting things that you need. Like, it's time to come out of this hermit mode. You've been in there way too long just worrying, okay? We already know shit is fucked up, but we can't just be sitting around in it all day, every day. Like, that is pointless. That is no way to live. I'm also hearing, too, that you could be coming out of survival mode. What? You got love and truth coming out. This is like the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. But you guys could just be like giving love another chance, giving yourself another chance to live again, reconnecting with people that you fell away from. Or there could just be like a strengthening of the real love in your life. It don't just have to be a romantic partner. You could literally just be like, things could just, you could just start to really bridge the gap with people, get a little bit closer. You know what I'm saying? With people who love you too. This is genuine. This is reciprocal. It's two cups in the middle. Yeah, both of them got their laptops. So like maybe like even though you have a busy work schedule or a busy life, or they do, maybe you guys or some of you guys are deciding to start to make more time for love. Step away from the screens for a minute. You know, we talk about that a lot, and reconnect with the love in the world around you. Nowadays, with these two screens here, it's like nowadays people only look for love through the screens and forget that people in their real life love them, or that there's connections that they could be strengthening in their real life. Like I've been telling y'all for years that social media, these phones, these screens is fucking up a lot of people's mental health. Is fucking up a lot of people's natural connections. You could be at dinner with somebody and they'll just be on their phone, like not even speaking to you the whole time. Like, it's time to like not look for love and support outside of the people around you. Some of you guys have people around you who really love you. You could be staring at your screens all day, not really connecting. That has to end. And these two people are like, look, let's compromise. Okay, you got work to do. I got work to do. Put your laptop by me. Let's get some coffee. Let's get some hot chocolate, whatever, some tea. Let's sit down. We're going to work while we're simultaneously sitting next to each other. Like, there's a connection outside of what's been taking your attention away. It's going to be strengthened here with the truth energy. Wow, abundance flew out. This is Three of Cups energy as well. But in this deck, this is like, I don't know, I just feel like love is going to become more abundant. Especially with the truth and the love energy here. It's like once somebody comes out of hermit mode, hermit in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, see that they can stop worrying. Somebody worries so much it blocked their money. Somebody worries so much it could have been a blockage on abundance and love coming in. But you coming out of that. You seeing that now. Get out of your head. But with this abundance card coming out, it's like a celebration too. You see these three hands coming out holding cups, and they're coming out of a cake. You know? And behind this is like a stage with fireworks and like celebration all around. So you could even be celebrated. Like once you make a truce and come back into love with honest, healthy people, let's be clear, it's going to bring more abundance into your life. You got the kindergarten teacher. So I feel like some of you guys had to, like, remember we was talking about, remember on Sunday, last Sunday, was that Sunday or was that Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. We were talking about starting from the bottom, starting over. This kindergarten energy to me represents like that new birth, because at the bottom is the death card. So like there's some type of renewal happening in somebody's life. And with that Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they're just gonna not be out in the cold anymore. Full of worry. There has to be a change though. There has to be some type of transformation. Lovers in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody got to stop chasing after emotionally unavailable people, and that's holding them back from something. I'm also hearing too, somebody got kids, but they don't want to be with somebody that got kids. Also too, somebody is chasing after the people that don't want them, and then they're being mean and spiteful to the people that do, not even entertaining them. This person is also taking that out on someone. Like they want somebody else, that person don't want them, but they're being mean to the person that does want them. So they're entertaining this person, lovers in reverse. It could be being very like mean spirited to this person that they know want them, all because somebody else don't want them. Okay, coming out next, you got the hacker in the upright position. Look at this dude. This is the dude that's stalking everybody. This the dude. Man, make sure you got your passwords right. If you got a VPN, use it. Because somebody is like, and this fool got 3 screens. So this person is like trying to get information on people here with the swords on one screen. Then the pentacle on another screen, probably trying to hack into people's bank accounts, money, all kind of stuff. This person has many online accounts. Look here in the back with these pillars with different circles on them. These are like different faces, different profiles this person has. This person just sits online and like is very mischievous. Spirit said it's a woman and a man. Multiple profiles. So these could also be the people too who are online fronting like healers, stealing people's identity and making fake pages. This is also that ex of yours, that ex friend of yours, or associate, acquaintance, whatever. They got many devices that they doing this from. Because once you get blocked from like a certain account, like especially like on Instagram, you have to go through many things, and now they've changed it so where if that person who made that account tries to make an account from that same device to follow somebody else, they won't be able to. So this could be somebody that got a phone that don't work, right? Like it don't have no minutes or no calling on it, but it connects to the Wi-Fi. They could just have like burner phones, burner little tablets. That's what this person do. This day life. So I'm also hearing too that somebody got too much money and too much time on their hands is paying somebody to hack and stalk as well. Yeah. You got the high priestess coming out in the upright position. Okay, and what is she doing? She's in the tub with her candles lit. Uh-oh, she got a little lavender in the tub. So, shameless plug. Y'all know I got the lavender products and the bath brews and the soaps on deck to cleanse your energy from evil, from banishing all that shit, and to raise your vibrations, HP, in the building. And so she in the tub with her candles lit. She done made a whole ritual of it. You know what I'm saying? So we just had that full moon energy. So some of you guys could have just been, you know, doing your spiritual baths or whatnot and taking care of yourself, or lighting your candles, doing your work. But yeah, this is the high priestess. See? Oh, if y'all want to know what deck I'm using, this is the Urban Tarot by Robin Scott. I like this deck a lot. I hardly use it. I've had it for about 3-4 years now, but it's behind so many other decks, so sometimes I don't see it. But today I was really called to it. You'll like this deck too, HPs. But yeah, this high priestess is purging. This high priestess is healing. I want to tell you guys something too, because a lot of you guys' cycles are starting to line up with the moon. That's how you know you got some real good spiritual energy on you. For the women whose cycles line up when it's the full moon and shit. Also too, that full moon energy was good for setting intentions and doing the work that day, you know. So you still in that energy, so you can utilize that even tomorrow. Okay. Excuse me. So you got the filmmaker here with the hacker. Yeah. So someone is even, look at how he holding his hands in the filmmaker. Somebody already screenshotting your photos, man. They got numerous screenshots of your photos. And they're using them. One way you could tell when it's a fake account trying to follow you is how ashy the profile picture look like it been ran through several times. And if nobody ever comments back, if they got a gang of people comment and they don't ever comment back, they only got like 4 photos, you be knowing when it's a fake page. A lot of these motherfuckers be trying to act real personable with you when they hit you up. Don't be clicking on any links too. With the filmmaker and the hacker here, don't click on no links nobody send you. Yeah, I feel like somebody like too involved in watching you with the hacker and the filmmaker. This is also an energy too. This person is watching you, and with the filmmaker energy, they're making up like assumptions. They got like a whole movie in their head about you, about how you living. What's up, AV? About how you living, what you doing, based on the stuff that uh based on the stuff that they are assuming about you. You can't be too trusting. I'm telling you. People always be mad at me like, oh, your page private. Because I already have seen it happening. Spirit had already told me people was going to be hacking, stealing people photos, doing weirdo ass shit, trying to get people pages taken down, all kind of stuff. I just put mine on private and left it at that. Because I don't really be feeling like dealing with drama. But yeah, anyway, this filmmaker and this person with the hacker, this person just sit online all day fantasizing, making up scenes in their head about what somebody doing based on what they seeing online. When you do that type of shit, you're not living in reality, filmmaker. Because half of the shit that people post online, they're not posting their whole life. You see snippets and tidbits. You see memes. You see quotes. You don't see a person everyday life. But this filmmaker is a person who takes a tidbit of what they see on these screens here and assumes things and builds up stories in their head. Lights, cameras, action is what I'm hearing with this dude. He in a movie theater, but behind him is a portal. So this is also telling me too, you need to be careful what you looking at online for your ass end up in some portal. I'm telling you, these social media apps go deep. Why you think they want to do videos now? And why you think Instagram is tripping on people who posting photos and only want people posting reels? Because behind those reels, you can program subliminal messages. Look at this portal. And these stars all on the front of him. It's like he's putting something out. So if you ever get online, you be having a cool day, just relax energy, and you get online, you get to being anxious and worried and feeling away. That's why. It's deeper than we think. That's why it's a portal behind, oh boy. See, with photos, it's just a photo. But when they put videos up, they have to approve those videos. They have programs set behind those videos. What I tell you, the devil coming out. Okay, I ain't lying to you. The devil. That means demonic ass entities living inside of these apps and shit. And I've been saying that for years. Nobody don't be believing me though. I feel you. You don't have to believe me. I believe me. I'm telling you. Our motherfuckers have to take social media breaks just because it makes them too anxious. Why do you think that is? Too much overstimulation with these screens, with this devil, this hacker, and this filmmaker. What that tell you? Demonic shit being programmed through screens. Now, everybody know, and you supposed to, but everybody is ascribing to be an online personality. There's a draw to it. It's like a drug. There's so much euphoric energy and stimulation constantly, 24/7. And people in this devil energy expect you to feed the machine, to feed the beast, to always be outputting, creating with the filmmaker, with the hacker energy and all these screens. Like, what, you supposed to just be on screen all fucking day? That's how people gonna act with you. A motherfucker sit in your face for 24 fucking hours, not say nothing, and then DM you when they leave. Like, what the fuck? Or a motherfucker won't reach out to you in real time, but be all over your socials and shit. Why? Why is everybody so addicted to screen time and not actually talking to someone? What motherfucker's voice sound like? What their voice sound like? You know what I'm saying? So you might even be dealing with somebody that don't ever want to talk to you, but they want to text you because texting you can conceal more. And some people, oh, it's just easier. I don't feel like talking. I get it. I get that. But I'm talking about this demonic ass energy with this devil in this screen. That's what we talking about. So, you know, you want to be careful what you connected to on these screens. All energy ain't good energy. All attention ain't good attention. I know you've been programmed and conditioned by society to think that all attention is good attention. But sometimes it's not. Okay? Whoever this motherfucking hacker is, the therapist card comes out. This motherfucker need therapy, okay? This motherfucker need therapy. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse with the therapist. So somebody is in the devil energy. Somebody a toxic ass lover, man. With the Ace of Cups in reverse. This somebody that swear they love you, but they hate you. This is crazy. This is also an energy of someone taking your love for granted and appointing you as the free therapist in their life. And then your ass gonna be sitting up here old and gray before your time because this motherfucker look like she feel like she didn't wasted time being a therapist to motherfuckers that didn't even love them in return. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You can't therapize. I made up a fucking word. You can't therapize everybody. With the Ace of Cups in reverse and the devil out here, you can't be trying to heal demonic ass motherfuckers because ain't no love in them. And they gonna fucking what? Drink you dry. The Ace of Cups in reverse. That mean the cup is empty. But you the therapist though. You the therapist friend. That shit'll wear you out. You'll be the friend that everybody call to dump on, but not the friend that motherfuckers call to live and celebrate life with. That's why you all have to be dried up and miserable and old and just sitting behind a desk waiting for a motherfucker who ain't got no love for you to come in and dump their cup of problems on your ass. And then you take on their energy. I'm going to tell you what happens. A motherfucker will come to you, dump their problems onto you, and then they look at you as now the problem. They've taken your youth. They sucked your youth up out of you, your light, your energy, when I say light, like the light in your eyes, the love of things. You can't heal these demons with the devil. You can't. Your cup will be empty and you will lose energy. Success in reverse. With futility. Exactly. You will lose out on opportunities because you'll start to attach your happiness to if you have enough time to be there for other motherfuckers to make them happy. Your whole existence will be the therapist friend that nobody pours back into. Look at this. You don't want that. Not with success in reverse. So then you ain't even achieved your goals because you afraid that if you step into achieving your shit, you ain't gonna be there to therapize another motherfucker. Ashe, Spirit. You got the Queen of Swords coming out here in the upright position with happiness in the upright position. This is Nine of Cups energy with the Queen of Swords. This is time for you to set healthy ass, stern, Queen of Swords, stern, logical boundaries around your happiness. If you look on this happiness card, there's a family in the background barbecuing outside by a lake. The sun is setting. The sky is purple and beautiful. It's a very warm atmosphere. Food here on the picnic table with cups set up. Once you start to step into your Queen of Swords energy, speaking your mind, not fucking being docile and all this, that's when you step into your happiness. That's when you have saved up enough of your energy. Now you got 9 cups on the table and it's only 6 of you guys out there. So everybody, you got more than enough. But there has to be some clear-cut boundaries set, a new way of thinking and communicating those thoughts to yourself or to anybody, so you can get the shit that you deserve. 9 of Cups. That emotional fulfillment, that happiness. You got the day trader here with virtue in reverse. Be mindful of like slick talking ass motherfuckers, okay? Motherfuckers that don't take time to explain shit, don't take time to read the fine print, just want you to hurry up and sign on the dotted line, or they just want to, oh, I got this move, we gotta hurry and make this move. Virtue in reverse, like, I wouldn't trust it. Because this motherfucker gonna want you to put your responsibilities on the back burner. The things that you have to sustain just to make whatever little deal they trying to make go through. Like, this could be somebody be like, yo, quit your business, quit your job, come work for me. But with the virtue in reverse, they can't guarantee you no monthly or weekly salary. There's no guarantees here. Quite frankly, this is someone who's going to be utilizing your energy to fuel their dream. You want to be mindful of that. Yeah. Tower in reverse. Okay. With the Aeon card. So for some of you guys in a past lifetime, you could have been, you've always been able to dodge tower moments. High Priestess in the upright at the top of your reading. You'll be able to dodge some bullets in tower moments in this lifetime too. With the Aeon card here, you will definitely be able to see some things through. It's gut-wrenching, no, because I hear you. It's going to take some work. If you look at this person here on the Aeon card, like she's walking, the energy I'm picking up is this person is getting back in touch with the things that they love. There was some type of invisible border between you and reality, you and the things that were really tangible, you and who you were, that some type of illusion swept over you. And for some of you, you feel like maybe you've gained too much weight, maybe you lost too much weight, maybe you're not the person that you used to be, and it's just like, damn, now all of a sudden you're coming back into contact with the things that are tangible. Like your life is going to become more tangible now. There's some type of illusion, and I'm feeling like you're breaking through here with the Tower in reverse and this Aeon card. If you look at this card though, There's like a double wall. One is solid brick, one is low key like invisible. So this is letting me know that there was some type of invisible blockage between you and who you truly are. If you look further into the card, you will see her hand is reaching out to a hand in this invisible wall that's reaching out back to her. But the hand that's inside the invisible wall has a bag, a cute little dress on and shit. And she just got on like some sweats and and an oversized t-shirt. Somebody lost some type of connection with themselves and who they once were. There was some type of traumatic event, Spirit is telling me, that happened that could have disconnected you. But you're reaching out back to that person. And it's not even the person itself, it's the spirit of that person, the energy, the memories, the vibe, the livelihood that you're actually trying to touch again. Bottom of the deck, you got the Hierophant. He low-key look like Malcolm X. So some of you guys, Malcolm X was a Taurus, by the way. And this card Hierophant represents Taurus. But this is like you really, after you reach back out to this energy, there's going to be some type of truth that you're going to speak to yourself. You got the Art card in the upright position. I feel like some of you guys have been living a colorless life, and that's not good. Everything's colorful. I always tell you guys, it's not the law of attraction is just not black and white or it seem. It's very colorful, and when you step into this colorful energy, then you create life. If you sit around and you think everything is black and white and it's by the letter and there's nothing else that goes on outside of what you've been programmed to think shit is like, you're not living. So many things happen within moments and seconds of the day. Somebody needs to begin to paint their life again. Some of you guys are artists and you haven't been on your craft, sketching, doodling, painting, whatever it is, making music, writing songs. Don't let anybody tell you you too old to write a song or sing a song or paint a mural or something. Like, there's some type of art form that some of you guys have lost in the shuffle that you need to pick back up. You got to start to repaint your life in some kind of way. Shit can't always be doom and gloom and jury all the fucking time. We gotta paint our own fucking realities. And I'm hearing that you are now in this position where your life is a blank canvas. And you are being granted a grace period to paint it the way you want it to be, to set the intention to program the shit around you. See, we could get caught up in the madness and the chaos and shit around us and forget to live life. And we're not supposed to do that. I don't give a fuck how hardcore or spiritual a motherfucker is. Everybody want to be happy. Everybody want somebody that's going to ride or die with them. Everybody want a stable home, food on the table, all the shit. Financial security. I don't give a fuck how spiritual you are. If you were atheist, if you were religious, everybody got that core, those core needs. Wow. You got valor coming out in the upright. Yes. And you will have those things. You got cruelty in reverse. Look at this card. Somebody had like a little straight fucking voodoo doll or somebody. I'm telling you, somebody made something with some type of images from you. Motherfucker's psychotic, okay? That's why the therapist card came up. Motherfucker's psychotic. That's why I be telling y'all, don't be putting pictures of your family and your close family and shit online. always had people. I was in a relationship with a little fucking ass loser ass nigga, and he would always be like, "Why you don't ever put your personal life online?" Like a little bitch. Why would I put my personal life online? Motherfuckers is psychotic, okay? They be having pictures of you saved in their fucking phone. They be having pictures of your family, your kids saved in their fucking phone. They be following your close friends and family. They don't even like you, but they gonna go follow the people that you love to try to keep tabs on you. And I don't like how this doll is laying here like this. Even though it's in reverse, I respect that. But just imagine when it was in the upright. So somebody could have had a little fucking doll sticking little pens and toothpicks and shit in it. Every time you ain't give them enough attention. Every time they was mad. Every time they got a little change to do it. Every time they thought that the person they wanted you. My nigga, like, please don't talk to me like I'm stupid. Because I'm not. And I'm seeing so many things on my journey. Real serious things. So it's like, I know what the fuck motherfuckers be doing behind the scenes when they fucking delusional and they need fucking therapy. When motherfuckers feel defeated, look at this defeat. When motherfuckers feel defeated, they resort to low life ass measures. You got defeated coming out with control. So it's like motherfuckers just wanna, they feel defeated, they gotta find some way to regain control. What's coming out works. Works. With this fucking voodoo doll shit, so somebody was doing works. You got a lot of, and that's why this hacker card came out too, with the devil. Because these is motherfuckers online, Spirit is saying. That you probably ain't never met a day in your life, ain't never had no physical contact with a day in your life. That's sitting up doing that shit. With the filmmaker, the devil, and the hacker, and then cruelty coming out with defeat. Yeah. Don't ask me why I'm skeptical of who I connect with online. I ain't stupid. I know where the shit is happening at. My motherfuckers online be sick. That's why therapists came out. They need some help. If you sitting online, stalking, hackers, saving photos, motherfuckers, and sitting around with some sick ass energy, you already defeated. You already lost. With this control energy here, I feel like a motherfucker feel powerful when they do it. Like this makes them feel strong. Like yeah, hacker, I'm watching them. They don't know filmmaker. It works. I'm creating works and then they don't know. Like the motherfucker feel real powerful in this energy. That's why they won't stop. You ain't the first. You ain't the last. This is somebody that can't take the word no, they can't take rejection, they can't take, like, motherfuckers online and just be so entitled and weird and psychotic and sick, and then when you pull away, they exact revenge here. With the cruelty in reverse, if they got a doll of you, somebody got a doll of their ass. And they doing works on them. Because why you even saving people pictures in your phone? Like, what's that about? Like, I don't know, with this devil energy, like these demonic ass motherfuckers just sitting online all day want fucking attention, and then when you don't give them attention, they want to be cruel. They want to be a little demon in your life. Now they feel entitled. They couldn't wait to be a demon in your life with this Ace of Wands energy here. They couldn't wait. Motherfuckers come in your life with the expectation of being the demon in your life. They do. Don't tell me. They come in your life like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to say this. And if they don't do this, boom, they're the demon in my life. When they came to you, you didn't even go to them. Yeah. Pleasure in reverse. This is somebody that feels like you didn't work hard enough to make them happy. Pleasure in reverse, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody feel like you didn't work enough to make them happy. So they want to be the demon in your life. Empress in reverse. You didn't make somebody happy. It was already lacking within. But they felt like coming towards you, you were supposed to give them that passion. You were supposed to make them like themselves again. You were supposed to bring them happiness. Their happiness was your responsibility. And when you didn't do it, they became dangerous. A lot of motherfuckers is attention starved and fucking crazy. Okay? I'm tired of playing around. Like, what the hell? Everybody needs some attention, but it's like you ain't got to turn into a whole demon just because you don't feel like you getting the attention you deserve. Now you entitled and full of weird ass expectations. You got fortitude coming out in the upright position. I feel like no matter what, it's like you just pushing through. I feel like no matter what's happening, you just pushing through. This card here shows a cup of milk in reverse, some guys sitting around. I feel like you could be around a lot of people who just consistently cry over spilt milk. Not even taking into consideration what they already have around them. That's very draining. Very draining. Completion in reverse. So this is just an ongoing cycle. It's just a loop. Yeah, the dancer in reverse. Somebody is no longer dancing. They just want to fight. They just want fire. They just want smoke. Look at this fool. He wants the smoke. This card is in reverse. He wants the smoke. And I say that in the most spiritual way. Okay? Shit, this person wants smoke. That's it. They don't want peace. They don't want beauty around them. Empress in reverse. They just want chaos, distress, confrontation, no, conflict. Just, this person just want the smoke, man, like all the time. Like even when it's not necessary, even if they are the cause of it. Okay? the moon energy, please, Spirit. Wow. The moon card comes out in the upright position. So I said, Spirit, what's this moon? You got the 9 of Pentacles gain coming out. That's what's hidden from you. That's what's hidden. And if you look at her in the 9 of Pentacles, the gain energy here, she in a hot tub or a jacuzzi, you know, just unwinding, cucumbers on her eyes, hair tied up, really rejuvenating. Here again, as with the High Priestess energy y'all had earlier, she was in water too, with lavender all around her, salts, candles, and shit. So water is very significant for you at this time. Cleanses, purification, sweating things out, maybe going to a spa, a sauna, a gym, or some shit like that. Whatever it may be. But at this point, she's able to do this because she feels like something is well deserved. There's some type of hard work that's been paying off. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. The hard work is starting to pay off. So now this person feels like, okay, I can't afford certain luxuries. You know, I've done the work. It's just showing. Now I can afford these luxuries and take some self-care, some me days. Bottom of the deck is the Sun in the upright position. It wanted to come out in reverse, but it's not. Okay. So that's what's hidden from you. Some type of successful payoff for the work that you've been doing. If you've been feeling kind of like, you know, with the moon energy unseen, like your hard work is not being seen by the people that it needs to be seen by and things of that nature. This High Priestess energy is telling you here that it will be. But the spiritual work is what you need to be doing to get that connection. See, we always talk about the spiritual world and the physical world coming into cohesive energy for the things that you have to do on your journey. You always got to keep one foot in the esoteric, one foot in this 3D shit. You got to be balanced. So as the High Priestess here in the water and the lavender and the candles and shit all around you, this is you diving into that esoteric, that yin realm. And then in the 9 of Pentacles, this is like all the spiritual work starts to pay off into the physical world for you. So if you've been feeling some type of lack in some type of areas behind the scenes with the moon energy in the upright position, your success is what's kind of hidden from you, but it's going to become tangible soon. Give yourself a few months, you know what I'm saying, at least. Oh, thank you for the super chat, beloved. I appreciate you. Give yourself a few weeks to a month or so. Let yourself, you know, give yourself some breathing room. And you don't even got to be going and spending hundreds of dollars at the spa and shit. Just do your spiritual bath. Soak in the tub sometimes, you know. Like, just unwind. This is a really unwinding and tapping into the esoteric realm here. I love that she's in the tub like this with the candles all around. This is a true connection to yourself and that water. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck is the number 1 Ace of Disc. So as you replenish, you go from the 9 of Disc to the Ace of Disc. So it's like you level up. You know what I'm saying? Even if you had to start over, it's like you started over again. There's some kind of reset that's happening. I'm telling you. Bottom of the deck is the Victory in the upright position, number 6. This is like the 6 of Wands. But remember in the Artist card, I was telling you it's time to repaint your life, like make your life colorful again. Look at this. It's like you get to where you need to be. Travel may be involved, or just like getting back solid with your own energy. But somebody needs to just sit in the tub and sweat out. You know, somebody needs to do that. There's like a purification that's trying to come in for you right now. You got the Queen of Wands in reverse. somebody really wants to like wrongfully persecute you. Um Interference, yeah. Look, the Queen of Wands in reverse in this deck is the public defender, but in reverse, this is like someone who's defending the wrong thing, who's trying to bring in justice unrightfully. But with interference in reverse, this person's not going to be able to interfere with your victory or whatever it is that you're about to be gaining in your life that you've been working on. Whoever is like hating in the background, this hacker energy, this devil energy, this filmmaker energy, all these little toxic energies behind the scenes, someone who's wrongfully persecuting you, coming up against you, trying to like battle you for what you're not even thinking about them. Interference in reverse, they're not going to be able to interfere with your new beginning. You have the full number 0 here in the upright position. So either way, you're going to get to where you need to be. But you just can't be out here loving on everybody too. Okay. Because I do feel like there's like, with this cruelty energy here and this public defender in reverse, I just feel like there's an energy of someone who just wants to come up against you for the sake of coming up against you. They feel threatened by you, so they're trying to interfere. Now look on this interference card. It came out in reverse, but if you look at it upright, it's a what? A screen with swords through it. How many times I gotta tell you this? This could just be somebody online, or just someone that's just addicted to watching you from screens and wanting to try to sabotage your life from a distance. This could be somebody from a distance. It's somebody you wouldn't give some type of opportunity here. You've got the sanctity in reverse. Look, at everybody on this card is hugging and kissing, and it's colorful all around. But in reverse, this could be somebody that you chose not to love. This could be somebody that you chose not to be in some type of same-sex relationship with. Anything. This could be, if you a dude, this could be a dude that's mad at you for not giving them attention. If it's a woman, it could be a woman that's mad at you for not giving them attention. This is somebody who felt entitled to your acceptance and your love, and then when you didn't give it to them, they became vicious as the Queen of Wands in reverse and tried to interfere in your life in many ways with the interference in reverse. But you've got the 3 of Swords coming out in reverse, sorrow in reverse. With this sanctity card, it's like they're not getting the pleasure of seeing you in sorrow. You're on to like this new space in your life. Somebody with that devil card coming out too, somebody was very obsessed with like everything about you. That's why they were watching you from so many screens, or just always trying to keep tabs on you on many different apps. Or like this person was just obsessed with like knowing whatever it was you thought or whatever it was you were doing. Knight of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. The Game Master. Yep. So this person, the Game Master in reverse with the Journalist. So this person was slandering you with the Game Master. This person would just try to like sit up under you to gain as much information as they could about you, to just run tell that as the Journalist card here. So they was the Journalist. They was your bad press. They was your TMZ. That's crazy. And the Knight of Swords in reverse is definitely the one playing games, causing stuff, and then hit you up. Like this is like a motherfucker like say with your friend or some shit, or your ex. They'll make a fake page, say something to you to get you to say something to them about it. Like, this person weird with the screens here. They do a lot of little online bullshit. You know, they just always in the background online. Just watching, creating scenarios, playing games with the game master here. And the journalist. This person have a fake page where they talking to they self on in a way to communicate with you. That's crazy. How many emails this motherfucker got with all these screens coming out? This motherfucker got a gang of emails because they got to make a gang of fake profiles just so that they could stalk and lurk. Every time this person looks at you, they feel disappointed here. You got disappointment coming out in the upright at the bottom of the deck. So every time they look at their screens, they feel disappointed, but they can't look away. It's like a train wreck. You got oppression in reverse with wealth and strife in reverse. So this person could have even been trying to like block your money, you know, by like saying bad things about you, or with the science in reverse could have been doing, you know, little spells and shit to try to stop your money, to keep you stagnant. But strife is in reverse and oppression is in reverse. Remember I was telling y'all on Wednesday about that oppressive energy that be looming around? That's that devil. That's that demonic energy, you know? And people always want to blame shit on the devil. No, nigga, you get to choose what, if you want to be a devil energy or not, or angelic energy. It's up to you. You always want to do fucked up shit with their free will, and they be like, the devil made me do it. No, you gave in to that energy. That energy was already in you. The science in reverse and the strength here, I feel like you just standing strong against whatever wasn't like energetically a match for you. Bottom of the deck, you got the activist in reverse. So yeah, I just feel like somebody is like trying to be an activist against you, but you're not even doing nothing wrong or like doing nothing to them. With the public defendant energy in reverse, whatever the fuck that was. Yeah. It's like somebody just want to feel like they got some type of cause against you, but it's not even a righteous cause. With the activists in reverse, this is just somebody meddling and in low self-esteem, low vibe. So, you know, this could have been somebody that loved you at one time with the sanctity card in reverse, that could have loved you at one time, and then just since they couldn't get enough attention by loving you, they want to get attention by hating you, or they want to make up some type of cause, you know, to gather other motherfuckers in on the hate campaign or some weirdo ass shit up against you. Lord. People need to grow up, seriously. Yeah, that's true. Ace of Swords in the upright. Like, seriously. It's never that seriously. And with all these screens and shit, if you that obsessed over someone online, there's something wrong with you. That's why therapists came out at the first of the reading, because whoever this is, they like need some help, man. Like literally, it's nothing your love can do. That's why the Ace of Cups is in reverse. There's nothing nobody love can do for these types of people. That's why motherfuckers be like, you need to love yourself. Because there be motherfuckers out here that be having shit wrong with them and they don't go get help, and then they go into other people's lives and then they just be trying to like cause drama in other people's lives because something ain't right. They don't want to get no help, and ain't nobody, you know, responsible for it. But them, this Ace of Cups and this therapist in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not your responsibility, especially with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You're not even gonna get like no good energy back. You're just gonna be drained. You ain't even gonna get no gratitude or no compassion or nothing. It's just it's worthless. Yeah, it's worthless. Okay. You got power in the upright position. You already know what that means. And then I heard power of 3 with that card. Power of 3. Wow, you got the seducer coming out. Watch your drinks. I'm telling you, watch your drinks when you going out with a motherfucker. If you ain't grabbing it yourself, I'd be careful. Cause look, he look like a slime ball. He look all greasy. You know what I'm saying? And why his drink is just chilling, but hers is all looking like some nuclear waste or something. He looks slick, like hurry up and drink. And she just entertaining and laughing. Be mindful of your drinks and what you eat from people. I don't trust this guy. Look at him. He looked like a creep. I'm really like a creep. You got the gourmet chef in the upright position. Okay. So some of y'all eating good right now. Buy me something to eat then. Look, got a little salt bay right there. Some of y'all eating good. As you should be. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. I feel like a lot of you guys, as opposed to eating out, you probably been cooking gourmet meals at home. You like shrimp and lobster or some shit. You go out and buy it and have some left over. You like garlic mashed potatoes. You go out and you make the whole thing. You like asparagus. Like, I feel like somebody is like, hold up, I could save more money by just going to the grocery store, getting all the ingredients for what I want, as opposed to paying for one plate like $30-$40. I could cook that at home and have some left over for lunch or something. Like, somebody is like, really, because this is the the knight of disc. So this is like a very earthly energy, like just trying to be more stable, trying to be more in alignment with shit. So you could just be like learning just how to cook the things you like at home, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to going out. But if you are in this Knight of Disc energy too, like I said, with that 9 of Disc, you probably got to this position where you can afford to treat yourself a little. So maybe you do go out to eat, or maybe you like, I'm gonna treat myself by buying the stuff and cooking at home and buying my own bottle of wine and stuff. And then you see how that shit stretch and you just starting to feel, a little bit more solid. You know what I'm saying? You just feel a little more solid. You know what I'm saying? You got failure in reverse. This is number 7. And it tried to come out in reverse earlier, and I was too busy talking about another card, and I didn't even show it to y'all. Wow, you got justice in the upright position. And remember, I told you somebody was being falsely accused of something with that public defender in reverse? Yep. And that activist in reverse? Justice is on your side. That's why failure kept trying to come out in reverse earlier. Yep. If you look at this dude, like he holding a sword, and then behind him is two scales. So like there's some type of cosmic justice, like the scales are balancing out for things in your life. I feel like that's why you in this night of disc energy, like it's a recuperation about to happen. The night of disc is a slow energy. Sometimes you just can't run that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta stop and plan. The night of disc is a planning energy. So people be feeling bad because they not going everywhere all fast, or everything ain't popping off fast. Don't feel like a failure just because shit ain't popping off fast. You need, like I told you, respect the bottom at the time, at a time too. But it really ain't the bottom. It's just the beginning of your journey, night of disc. But you know that you will get to eat that gourmet meal. You will get the funds to buy the groceries, to cook the things. Like, you'll have the shit you need. Okay. All right, let's move on to another deck. Because is that it for this deck, Spirit? Let me see. Queen of disc in the upright, the matriarch. Look at this. It says the matriarch. She at the head of the table. Okay? What we talked about on Friday, that you being the matriarch is tough. You have no choice. It's crazy. It's almost like everybody know that around you they gonna eat. Around you they gonna be secure. You know what I'm saying? They know it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta use the bathroom. All right, I'm back. All right, so yeah, let's move on. But anyway, no, before we move on, let's finish expounding on this Queen of Dis, the matriarch. Because this is like people knowing if they're around you, they solid. You're going to take good care of them. You're going to nurture them. And I'm talking about your immediate family. Because if you look at the table she's sitting at the head of, it's like the younger versions. So this is like you leaving behind, you know what I'm saying, good shit for your seeds. And for them to be like, let's all go to so-and-so house. And everybody feeling safe and secure around you. You might just exude that energy. You might, whenever you around people, you might just like subtly or just give off this energy of the matriarch. So maybe, and then if you look at her hair, it's like little like, it's like gleams of like crystalline like energy coming from her head space. Right? So you just got a lot of wisdom. They know if they need to know something, they can come to you. You know what I'm saying? This is the person you're gonna be. That you are becoming, or that you already are at some point in your life. But you want to be wise with who you share this energy with too, because you don't want to take on shit that ain't yours. You can't be the matriarch for every motherfucking body. Okay. All right, let's move on. Hey, haven't y'all been noticing? Wow, I was about to put this deck away and then peace in the upright position flew out. Um, haven't y'all been noticing that Friday's been coming way quicker now, y'all? Today Friday, right? I know I'm not tripping. Haven't y'all noticed that? Like Fridays have been coming quick. Mm-hmm. Every time I look up, it's like Friday almost. But like the crazy thing is, it's like while this time loop has been happening, remember in my 7 deck, I made this deck like 3 years ago almost. I have a card that says in my 7 deck, we are speeding through time portals. You are realizing that time never existed. Where is that card that I'm about to show you so you know I ain't lying? And those of you who already got my deck, here it is. Those of you who already got my deck, you know I put this shit in my deck years ago. It says, we are speeding through portals. We are realizing time never existed. I'm telling you. So, and then last week or earlier this week, I can't remember because the loops is just consistent. They were saying that we had one of the two shortest days ever or some shit. And I'm like, duh. Because not only are y'all messing with the heart machine, you doing some weirdo stuff with the clocks, and since everything is digital now. Shit. But yeah, peace came out when I was trying to close out this deck. So, give it some time. But oh my God, what's up, baby? I didn't even know you was in here. Peace is being restored in your life and shit. You can't account for what other people feeling. You know? All right, let's move on. Where the hell is my remote control? Oh, okay. And also too, you gonna see like a lot of debauchery and shit like that becoming more and more accepted, becoming more and more of the norm. And you gonna look like the outcast because you ain't with none of that shit. I said, "What's up, baby?" to my little brother. He didn't even shout me out. Okay. He did. Oh shit! Thank you, Lisa. Was I loud and wrong? Oh my goodness. I be fucking up sometimes too, y'all. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, you got the moon coming out again. Let's read it because this is a different deck. Let's see what it's talking about in this deck. Okay. This card says when you choose the symbol of the moon as your guide, you know what is necessary to look beyond the obvious to know the truth of things. Sometimes people will say one thing and you have a weird feeling that they mean something else altogether. You have this power. You are being asked to use it now. Choose another card for a deeper look at what's really going on behind the scenes. Boom! Yep. Mm-hmm. Want to know what's going on behind the scenes? Warrior in the upright position. All right, this card says whatever you are experiencing right now, all will be well if your question is regarding love. This card represents someone who is deeply committed, protected, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. If this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on. For I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. There is another message here to consider. Do you embody these qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your path. Wow. Dang, gang. Mm-hmm. It says friendship and love are sacred. Yo, and I take both of those things seriously. I do. I don't play with friendship and loyalty and all that shit, but mm-mm. You it says um where wait a minute, where is that at? It says, remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. I told your ass earlier, you can't be the matriarch for everybody. You can't be loyal and be that solid for everybody. Spend your whole life doing that. Motherfuckers will leave your ass high and dry. But as that matriarch, what happens to the matriarch in the family? Motherfuckers grow up and leave as they should. And then when hard times fall, who they come to stay with? The matriarch. Who they come to borrow energy from? The matriarch. Who they go to wisdom from? The matriarch. You can't be that for everybody. Yes, love and friendship is sacred, but you have to be wise about who you give those titles to. And if people can't respect that, they have to be associate, acquaintance, and then earn friendship and loyalty from you. What this say? Then you gotta let them go. That shit is to be earned. But all these motherfuckers on these screens think friendships and loyalty supposed to happen in 2 minutes. 3 minutes is their time span. So if you ain't making them happy within 3 minutes, stay out of there. People want constant stimulation, hyperconnectivity, hyper attachment, anxious attachment, all this shit. No, that I'm telling you, love and friendship is so sacred that it has to be earned. It has to be. It's like letting strangers in your house just because they smile at you in line at the grocery store. No. Let's move on. Okay. You got, excuse me. You got belonging in the upright. This card says, my dear one, I know you have been searching your whole life for a sense of belonging, a feeling of home and acceptance. Come and enter the house of the night. For when you choose this symbol, you have joined us in this community of beauty and friendship and secrets only shared and known amongst chosen ones. You are chosen to belong. The symbol also tells you that you are in the right place now. You are home. Be at home inside of yourself. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. When you choose this symbol, know that the goddess of night has chosen you. So this is going into your shadow, digging deep. You don't need acceptance from nobody else. I'm going to tell you right now. You don't need to belong to nobody else. You don't need nobody to validate you. That's motherfuckers' problem now. Like I said, everybody's searching outside for validation and acceptance and shit. But really empty on the inside and not loving the people around them and not loving themselves enough to realize they don't need nobody to co-sign their fucking check. You know what I'm saying? You got vision coming out here. This card says, one day in my house of night, there will be a young, beautiful vampire who will lose her mask but gain great vision into the future. Even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you will still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, choose another card. The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place, full of possibility and potential. Your next card will provide insight into the conditions ahead of you. To know the future is to be prepared. Okay, so like basically this is just saying like your vision needs to be on point. You need to visualize what you want to see. Let's pull another card because we already talk about visualization and all that shit, and I don't like to repeat myself a lot. Okay, so we're gonna pull another card like this energy says to see what's ahead of you. Message. Spirit said, don't worry about what the fuck's ahead of your ass. Just do what you gotta do now. Okay? With movement at the bottom of the deck. This is basically saying, stop always worrying about what's gonna happen and when, and get to moving. You have to allow energies and shit to play out so you can know what's the next move to even make. But you can't be sitting around worrying, anticipating the future and the worst case scenario 24/7. You gonna will that shit in. All right, let's move on. And also, too, if you're going to be with somebody, and make sure they know how to speak to you. Because I forgot to tell you which card that was earlier, but you could meet somebody and they could be extremely intelligent and wise and all this shit. If you trying to be with somebody too, be with somebody that know how to teach you without being condescending and an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Because we also in the timeline where everybody think they know everything, and everybody know better than the next motherfucker, and everybody more street smart, more spiritual, more this, more that. But they don't even know how to talk to nobody. They've been so stuck in their own fucking ways for so long that they don't even know how to speak to anybody else. They'll talk down to you like you don't know something, or like you gotta know something, but they don't want to teach you. Like, you can't be condescending and a know-it-all and not want to teach nobody something, but then say that they ignorant or whatever. Like, I don't like that energy. Like, you could be spiritual as fuck and still talk to people like they got some sense, or like you got some sense. Ain't nothing sexier than a man who know how to teach you without belittling you, or a woman who know how to teach you without belittling you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you cultivate good connections. Talk to people, not at them. Slow down for a minute so there can be some type of registering. Because nowadays I feel like people don't even let knowledge or communication register. They just like let you talk with the intent to hurry up and respond and say something defensive so that they don't even have to like literally even try to understand you or hear you out. Like, that should be weird to me. Or a motherfucker that only know how to communicate when they disagree. They only know how to communicate when they displeased. But never know how to communicate good shit too. Or never know how to communicate to you on a level where there is an understanding between both of you. People just talk at you nowadays. They just throw shit at you and expect you to hurry up and regurgitate or divulge some shit or agree or whatever. Or like, I don't know. I feel like there's a whole loss within communication. That's why, motherfucker, I ain't about to be typing in your ass all day. You heard this card said communication. So, like, motherfuckers don't even talk to each other no more. No more. They just talk at each other. You see how my throat chakra tried to fuck up when I say that? Because that's true. Like, people don't. That's why I said, what your voice sound like? Because text and shit like that could be misinterpreted. But if you hear somebody's voice and the energy behind it, you know how to discern. You can discern through text. Trust me, I do. But when you can hear somebody's voice and actually speak and sit and communicate with somebody, it's a whole different vibe. Everything is so filtered nowadays. You know? Everything's so filtered. Motherfucker would be feeling weird if they see you with a freckle. Because they think you're supposed to be airbrushed or filtered out. Like a magazine. Like everything is so geared toward superficiality and debauchery and quick exchanges. And motherfuckers don't even, you know what I'm saying, read or long enough to comprehend and really communicate and give meaningful thought and attention to shit. It's just, hurry up and feed me. I need this fix of attention or some shit. It's crazy. That's one of the main reasons I do my readings over the phone. And shout out to all the readers and the tarot and the spiritualists who take the time out to type readings and shit. I commend you. I tried that shit for the first couple months of my beginning of my, working with the public, and I couldn't do that shit. I'd rather talk to your ass on the phone because the shit I got to say, I ain't gonna be able to type. Okay, I'm just not gonna be able to do it. So if you book a reading with me, make sure you aware of the time slot and how long we're gonna be on the phone, because I'm not about to type no gang or reading. If I want to talk some spirituality to you, we gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be on the phone. We gotta have a sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be typing all this shit. You know how fast my intuition is? It's like, it's different. I can't type that kind of shit. I can't pull no spread for you and then type it. I need to feel you. You need to feel me so you can get a feeling of me and know what I'm saying to you is genuine. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be, I can't be doing that shit. Everybody got their own way to use their gift though, so I ain't taking nothing from nobody. I'm just saying, me, we're going to have to sit down and talk on the phone for at least 30, 45 minutes to an hour or so. Wow, you got number 39. Take a chance on them. What the fuck? Let's read this. Okay, this card says, raindrops, take a chance on them. If anyone has a reason to keep their guard up, it's you. People have been known to mistreat you, and like any rational person, you finally got tired of it. Went back inside, locked the door. But you weren't supposed to stay out of the rain forever. No matter how terrifying the prospect may seem, you need to put yourself out there again. Whoever it is you're thinking of, they can be trusted to walk with you through the storm. Wow, guys, I was telling y'all this earlier. Okay, so look at this card. It's two girls, right? They look like they on their way to brunch, or they on their way to lunch or to the mall. So some of you guys might be entertaining the idea of friendship with people again. You started small though. You started slow. Look at them. They both have small, cute little bags on their arm. So you're not putting your all in. You're not carrying any baggage into these new friendships or associations or whatever, you're like, okay, this person may be spontaneous, right? The girl in the pink shirt may be spontaneous. Like, come on, girl, let's just go. Let's just go to lunch. Oh, but it's raining. I don't care. We've been in the house too long. Hermit in reverse. Mm-hmm. Hermit in reverse at the top of y'all reading. Get it back out there again. You've been in hermit mode way too long. And you still have a lot of beauty and life inside of you. I don't give a fuck if it is raining. You still got to eat. And being in the rain ain't so bad. And also, I'm being told, look at the little fairies right here and right here. This may be like summer rain, warm rain. So you might go outside and it may be raining, but it might not be cold. Also, too, if you notice, they don't even have jackets on. So it might be like a nice warm rain where you don't really mind getting your feet a little wet. And they just got out the car. They just rushed into the door of the restaurant. So it's not like they about to be out in the rain forever. All they got to do is go from the car to the door. So it's okay to get a little wet. Which is symbolizing getting your feet wet again. Getting back out there. It's time. It's time. Okay. All right, let's move on, gang. Let's get another one. Bottom of the deck. Wow, you've got bitch fire. Number 16, which breaks down to the 7. That's the third 7 you had tonight. And I pulled from my 7 deck. So 7 might be a good number for some of you guys. Some of you guys, lucky number may be 7, past 7, or whatever. But anyway, this card says bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. And remember, you had the Queen of Swords earlier. So this is here again. You've had this energy HP before. As you step into new friendships, new relationships, new situations in your life, you can't be that docile, passive person or passive aggressive person you was once before. You got to address shit head on. Okay? You're way too wise now with the bitch fire. You know when a motherfucker's shading you. You know when some shit ain't right. You know when something's sketchy. Okay? So you're going to have to say that shit in the beginning and nip it in the bud. Okay, let's read this. All right. This card says, bitch fire, stand up for yourself. There's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not the kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. I told your ass earlier that somebody with that public defender in reverse and that activist in reverse was trying to slander you or just put you in a bad light in front of people. Okay? And even if you haven't physically heard it, I feel like intuitively you know who it is. You've been picking up on it. If this person try to come in with some little guilt trip or some bullshit, you need to say what you know and what you feel. And they gonna deny it. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to say, well, I feel like you was being this and this was going on. They're like, no, I wasn't. You tripping. That wasn't happening. It was happening. I heard it. It was happening. These motherfuckers going to tell you they was betraying you. No, they're going to lie so they can continue on betraying you and sucking you dry. That's what energy vampires love to do. They love to sit up under you, suck you dry, cross your boundaries, slander you, and then still be up under you talking about, I'm keeping my friends close and my enemies closer. Bitch, I didn't even come in here to be your enemy. You made me your enemy. Motherfuckers will make you your enemy and then try to sit up under you like they on some chestnut checker shit. Talking about, I'm keeping my friends close and my enemies closer. Key. Bitch, you creating enemies in your own little delusional mind. That's why Spirit said at the top of the reading, they need therapy. They create enemies and then fight these imaginary demons when they're trying to fight themselves through other people. Ain't nobody even trying to. You think people wake up get up in the day and be like, "Ooh, I'm about to be this person enemy. This sounds fun." Don't nobody care that much. But that's why the bitch fire energy here is because it's gotten out of hand. People be thinking that because they got some little access to you that they can create some type of drama around you. They don't get to do that. I can't stand when a motherfucker, you could be having a little peaceful ass life. And see, that's why this other card said friendship and love is sacred, but be careful who you give that to, because you could be having a peaceful life and then you trying to be sympathetic and shit. You give a person an inch and then they start trying to take a mile here with the bitch fire. And then when you don't, and I told you earlier that somebody mad you didn't give them enough love, or you didn't make them happy in some kind of way, you didn't please them in some kind of way, and that's why they coming up at you. You ain't, if a motherfucker was to ask them, well, what did they do to you? They wouldn't be able to say, oh, they stole from me. They talk bad about me. They wouldn't be able to say none of that shit about you. What it is, you didn't give them something they want, which was what with that devil energy? Attention. With the Satan card in reverse, you didn't give them some type of emotional fulfillment, some type of acceptance, some type of something that only they can create within their own motherfucking self. And then you sitting up here creating it for yourself, and now they finding a reason to what? Be victim to that. Make you their enemy because of that. You ain't even sneezed at this motherfucker. You ain't sneeze. You ain't even brushed past this motherfucker like you said on Boondocks. You ain't even brushed past this motherfucker. Now they got a whole reason why they should be able to come up against you. You know what I'm saying? People weird. And that's why you gotta have your bitch fire energy up. Cause see, don't get it twisted. You supposed to pop your shit whether you spiritual or not. The bottom of the deck is number 34, which breaks down to the 7. 7 again. After we read the definition of this, we're going to jump into the numerology on the number 7, because this is like the 4th time it came up. This card says voyage. You already know the answers. Okay. This card says, you have been feeling lost for a while now, wandering through your life aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning and never coming up with anything of substance. That's the problem. You keep searching for answers outside of yourself, when all the answers can be found within. If you take time to look, you need a spiritual mentor. At this point in your life, that person needs to be you. Boom. Oh, what Spirit said. Don't worry about . Hey, Mama Lola, the wins and the whys and all this shit. It's time to go within. Get away from all this vampiristic ass energy, man. That shit makes me so mad because I see it so much, and people have invaded my own life with their spiritual fucking contaminated ass energy. And one thing you gotta know right now, just because a motherfucker holding a deck of tarot cards don't mean they mentally well to be reading your ass. See, it's a lot of spiritual junkies out here right now. I've been telling y'all ass that for years. It's a lot of spiritual junkies out here right now. Don't be one of them. Don't. Be very discerning with the spiritual energy you tapping into, these videos you watching, and everybody that's telling you what the divine feminine and masculine doing and shit. That shit is being toxic. Okay? Because it ain't focusing on self-improvement. It's focusing on what the next motherfucker doing and what the next motherfucker they fucking doing. How is that helping you? How is knowing who somebody else fucking is helping you? It's not. It's distracting you from what you need to be doing for your own fucking self. Take your power back by cutting off all that shit. Detox from all that shit. They gone for a reason. That's why the reset is here, so you can be more discerning on who you give your love and loyalty to, so you ain't walking around with no fucking God complex and no victim complex like everybody you give your love to is hurting you. Use discernment. When you use discernment in love and friendships, you won't have to be testing people. You won't have to be out here on the slam getting fucked off. You won't, because you're using discernment. I use discernment. And I'm going to tell you right the fuck now, discernment don't always seem right at the time. It's like, oh no, but I should just give him a chance. Like that card said give him a chance, but be discerning. I'm telling you. You know how many times motherfuckers gonna approach me for relationships or friendships or some type of spiritual ship or whatever the fuck ship they trying to sell, and then I turn it down and they turn out to be a demon. But the reason I turn it down is because Spirit told me they're gonna be the demon anyway. And then I turn it down and it become the demon that they was going to become anyway. And that shit don't make sense to a lot of people, because a lot of people swear their intentions is good. But what are your intentions? And how are they good for me or you? Are your intentions only good for you? Answer that. Or are your intentions good for everybody involved? Motherfucker, I need to be clear on these things. These are the little... These is the fine prints that motherfuckers don't read when they going into these friendship contracts and friends in within and ships. You don't want to get fucking sailed away or washed up in the current with a motherfucker. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Because I'm discerning. I'm going to tell your ass every fucking time, man. Every time I've ever was trying to go into a relationship or a friendship or some type of ship with somebody, Spirit would show me the end of the voyage. And I'd be like, okay, I can't get on this ship. And I have to back out. And then when I back out, boom. The storm at the end of that voyage come and I ain't even got on the ship. So I'm like, God damn. Okay. This storm happened and I didn't even get on the ship. Imagine what would have happened if I would have got on the ship and committed to the voyage with these motherfuckers. I would have been assed out. Life in shambles. I already got my own motherfucking shambles, nigga. I don't need your shambles. Shit. Everybody going through something Okay? But when you got emotional and spiritual intelligence, you know how to weather your own storms without trying to drag motherfuckers through the mud with you. But first thing you gotta do is admit to yourself that you in the midst of a motherfucking storm. Because when you walk around delusional and you on fire, you think everything is okay, and it's not. Everybody you stand next to gonna catch on fire with your ass. And that's just the truth. Why you think sometimes when people going through stuff, you don't hear from them and you don't see them, and they ducked off because they trying to get their shit together and they got nothing to do with you. And if you one of those types of people that want to put stipulations on people's pain and they healing and they recovery and they figuring out and they putting out the fires in their own lives, or smoldering it so it could be warm but not too much, then you selfish. You the fucking demon. You the fucking demon. If you always find fault in people who trying to get their life together without your consideration or without you knowing. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Sometimes people don't tell you what they're going through because they don't want to keep reliving that shit verbally. They don't want to keep telling the story over and over again, compounding their problem, reliving the emotions, the trauma. Sometimes motherfuckers duck off so they can get them shit together. And if you know that person been solid in your life and you know that person is a solid person, you ain't gonna be sitting up with no fucking ill ass feelings, feeling away because a motherfucker had to duck off to get their life together. You should actually commend motherfuckers who duck off to get their lives together. But see, the way society is being geared now, only thing they're going to accept is victimhood. Only thing people is going to accept is you victimizing others because you was feeling bad. And everybody going to congratulate that shit. And then they're going to demonize the motherfuckers who was just like, yo, to themselves or to their guys or some shit. Yo, I'm fucked up right now. I gotta sit down so I can get my life together. I can't really talk to nobody right now because I don't feel like verbalizing. I don't feel like typing. I don't feel like talking about what I'm going through because I'm going through it. And the only way to get through shit is to go through shit. So you keep listening to motherfucking Twitter and Instagram and Facebook if you want to, talking about if you was really sad and you was really fucked up, you would have told me. No, bitch, I really wouldn't have. I really wouldn't have. You wasn't gonna see your ass emerge until you done got through your own storm. Shit. And that's what grace is. That's what fucking grace is. Motherfucker telling you, and you can see the signs. If you ain't so self-absorbed and your whole friendship with somebody is about them anticipating your needs, you gonna see the signs of them going through something. And you gonna know that they need that time. But if you a self-absorbed, entitled motherfucker, all you gonna think about is they ain't been hanging out, they ain't been drinking, they ain't been posting, they ain't been texting, they ain't been. And you wonder why a motherfucker leave your ass out of the loop of their pain, because you gonna run it in the ground. And they trying to get up off the ground. So rethink that shit too. See, society, right now, the way society is being geared is that people with unnecessary victim mindsets is gonna win. That's what they want to win. Unnecessary, key word here. So don't be trying to come for me. Unnecessary victim mindsets. Unnecessary victim mindsets is being victimized by somebody trying to heal their life, trying to do better for themselves. How you victimize about somebody giving themselves a chance? Like the card said, give them a chance, but better yet, give yourself a chance. Can't be around motherfuckers like that. They're gonna drag you every chance they get. And these would be the same motherfuckers that's going through what you going through. But see, you going through it and you getting through it. They wallowing in it and marinating in it and trying to pull other people in the quicksand with them so they can't understand why you standing up and moving and walking up out of it. That's the crab in the barrel syndrome right there. Motherfuckers want to pull you back down where you trying to climb up out of. Why, if you in the midst of healing something, you gonna keep bringing it up? Especially, see, you'll bring it up to a motherfucker that you know is gonna come in with genuine compassion and concern and care and a real, true listening ear. But to a motherfucker that's just gonna want to know what you doing and what you going through just so their curiosity or their ego can be stroked or so they know that they not being abandoned, that's some bullshit. I don't believe in telling a motherfucker what I'm going through when I'm trying to get through some shit just so they don't feel abandoned in my grief. What kind of bullshit is that? You better stay the fuck away from people who only want to know what you're going through so that they don't feel abandoned. You could be dealing with a horrific fucking time. Let's be real. And then half of y'all don't like complaining, don't like too much being vulnerable with a motherfucker. So you really ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. You just gonna try to fix it on your own. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because you done grew up so lean, so hard, you don't even like complaining. You don't even like self-pity. So you damn sure ain't about to really just open up to every and anybody. You're going to try to fix whatever it is you got to fix because you know you the only one can fix shit in your own life. So the last thing you need is a motherfucker bitching at you and sending you bullshit ass energy because they feel abandoned in your time of need. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all because I don't even agree with society. I don't agree with it. With 80% of the bullshit I see on social media every day. I don't agree with none of that shit. That's why I always be trying to laugh or post memes or just, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about a lot of that shit because a lot of that shit is why people so hypersensitive and depressed about everything. Wow. Your last card from 7 says you have divine favor. Ask and you will receive. Ashe. Let's claim that. Yes, indeed. And I feel like this divine favor, and favor ain't fair, okay? Favor ain't fair. But this divine favor is coming from the trials and tribulations you have endured on your own and not brought nobody else into your storm. And some of you guys don't even know the good dharma you are creating for yourselves when you go through a storm and choose not to pull people in on it. You don't even know what comes from that. You just thinking like, yo, this is just how I gotta be. I gotta get through it. But that's spiritual integrity right there. When you know you're going through a storm and you choose not to pull people in, you know what I'm saying? And it seems a little tough. There is reward for that shit. I don't care what nobody tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I've lived and what I know. You know what I mean? There is divine favor in that because you sowing that seed. All right, gang. That was your message to the High Priestess. I love you guys so much. If you want to purchase my 7 Oracle deck, it's in the description box below. If you want to book a personal reading with me or a session with me, that's in the description box below. All my links to my websites are in the description box below. Yeah, gang. So I love you guys so much. You take good care of yourselves out there, man. And don't let nobody be out here having you fucked up. And most importantly, don't you have yourself out here fucked up. All right. And before you link with people, what's your intentions with linking with them? Being honest with yourself, that shadow energy. And then using your discernment when people just want to attach to you too quickly. All right? All right, gang. I'll see you guys later. I love you again. All right, guys. Sending you love, peace, and balance.